Good morning, everyone. Guess what today is? It is day 28. It is the end of week 4 of my hammer and chisel, so I'm halfway through. I only have 4 more weeks to go. And I'm getting ready to do my weigh-in this morning, so we'll see what this week's results look like at the halfway point. So hold on a second. All right, everyone. I'm back in front of this cursed contraption, and let's see what it says today. I'm 5'1", I'm 38 years old, and $137.2 and 32% body fat. Hey, everybody. So, that was pretty disappointing. I am not happy with what I saw on the scale as far as my weight goes. Now, to see the scale finally drop to 32% body fat, that's good. But I think as we determined last week, that number is not that accurate. So I am going to have to use another program to determine what my actual body fat percentage is. So I hope that my weight constantly staying the same week after week is because I'm gaining muscle. So we'll see after I take my measurements. So let's start with the neck. There shouldn't be much of a change here. It hasn't changed in 3 weeks. So, yep, still at 12.5, right where I started on the neck. Not that I want a big muscle neck, not really. So I'm not looking to grow my neck. I don't think that would be attractive, but sometimes when you put on muscle, your neck tends to get big, and I hope I'm not one of those people. All right, next is the chest. Okay, I'm at 36, and I started out at 37.5. Left bicep. Try to put a little muscle in there. Left biceps at 12. Started at 12, and I didn't have much of a bicep then, so I think it was 12 inches of fat, and now there's a little muscle there. Let's do the right bicep. This one, 11.5. This one also started out at 12. Okay, time for the waist. Okay, looks like my waist is at 30 inches, and I started out at 34. Okay, hips. And I'm at 37. Started out at 39. All right, left thigh. I got 21 3/4 on the left thigh, and I started out at 22.75. And on the right thigh, right thigh's at 22.5, started out at 23.25. So I feel a lot better with the tape measurements than I did with the scale, because my ultimate goal is not so much the weight. I want to lose body fat. So if I'm going to be serious about competing, I'd have to get down to anywhere between 15 to 10% body fat, and I haven't seen that in years. I have no idea what that looks like on my body. And last week I was a little over 32%. Let me see, I was at 32.84% to be exact. And that's a long way to go. And remember, I told you earlier this week that anything over 32% is considered obese. So even at my height, at my age, that is considered obese, even though I don't necessarily look fat. Well, at least I don't think I look fat. I hope not anyway. But so we'll see how it turns out this week. You'll see the results of the program that I use to determine my actual body fat percentage later on in this video. So now it's time to work out. I'm gonna enjoy my cheat day. I bought 5 boxes of Girl Scout cookies that I plan on trying for breakfast this morning, and we'll see what else the day holds. So see you later. Bye-bye. This is a quick snapshot of all the inches that I've lost so far. If you do the math and add everything up, you will see that I've lost a total of 9.75 inches so far. And this is the story that my scale doesn't tell you, that I have lost over 7% body fat, that I lost over 11 pounds of body fat, and that I gained 7 pounds of muscle mass. I love how my biceps are becoming more defined, and I love how my waist is whittling away. Here's a side view of my waist again. I don't think there's a dramatic difference, but I can certainly see that my waist is getting smaller. My back fat is slowly starting to disappear, and my glutes are starting to tone up very nicely. Whew, that was a rough one. I'm literally dripping in sweat right now. I've got sweat dripping down my back. And let's see, I spent 33 minutes in the fat burning zone and 6 minutes in my cardio zone. So that was a tough one. Now it's time for 10-minute abs. Hey everybody, so after abs, you can see I'm a little out of breath, and I jumped up to 41 minutes in the fat burning zone and 12 minutes in the cardio, and even put in 2 minutes at my peak. So that was pretty intense. I'm glad I'm done. I'm glad it occurred on a cheat day, that I worked really hard so that I can enjoy myself. So have a nice day everybody. Bye bye.